So we have that one done. Now I'm going to put the other one on. You can see. It's kind of hard to do this when you don't know that you were going to do this until a little bit too little. Come on. Should have used some undo, but I don't think anybody will see this. It's be covered up too. This is about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to make a mark, so I won't have to do that again. We have rain here. I can tell you how long it's been since we actually have had rain, like I think since May. It's hot here. Oops. Humid. So, trying to line this up with this other one. I'm going to put my magnet to track some paper clips and everything else down here. And hopefully this will stick it down in the right spot. These are a little bit bigger than the magnets are, so I can have a bigger range to glue to. I don't think you're supposed to use like any other kind of glue on these, but sometimes I have to. Then I'll pull, oops, you can see this, I have it stuck on there with some score tape on the back, and now I'm going to pull this off, this score tape off, to hold it there, and just re-glue. I usually always use the ATG gun to do this. Excuse me, because it's easier to fix in gluing it, or score tape takes a lot more time, and this is going to stick. The only time I really need to use some score tape is when I'm doing attaching this entire thing to the back of the book, because then it's going to carry lots of weight on it, and I want it down forever. I have had one that a car door closed on it, and then I can't remember what else happened to it, but I had to take it off. It was just done with cardstock at that time, not with craft text. And I took it off and put craft text on it, and it had also damaged the top that goes over this, so I had to make that, and I did that out of craft text. So album will probably be around a lot longer than anybody else's after this. So there's my other one, and we're close enough for this. So I'm going to put this on there. Probably should have switched to mine head, then I could put the anchor on each side, but I didn't, so it's okay. And another anchor. You can journal on that one if you want to. Took our kids to rented a beach house for Christmas this year, and so for the albums I did, Kathy Orta's showed some folios, mini folios, and I'm doing some for his family and for mine, and they're so much fun. I like doing them because they're like a puzzle. Everything has to fit. So this one's going to get to tilt a little there. I think this was an old, I don't know if it's old, but a Quick Cuts die. I've lost I haven't had it that long. I just lost the packaging because I don't keep them in them. And so ooh, thunder. Anyway, I saw it at Hobby Lobby, and it was the last one they had, so I used my coupon and got it. There. So now we have that, and then I have to put this on. So you can see this. This is the small one. Yep. We may have power issues here. Again, I'm putting it about a 1/16 of an inch down because I don't want it to interfere with the closing of that. Okay, this is going to go this way. And just about right here. I don't think I put those embellishments on because I wanted, I just don't think I put that many on there because I think I used them for the back of this page. Let me put this one out of the way till I get the other one on. I think what I did, this one was a 5x7 page, and I don't remember what I did. I'll have to figure it out, but I think I just put this here. Whoa! Down here. Probably, I think I put, let's see, I think I had a tag up there, maybe this here, and a little. Should have taken pictures of it when I did it, and then I would have known what I was doing. I think it was over here, and oops, over here, and maybe this was here, and oops, this one goes over here. I know that. And here. Let's switch because I don't have. Whoa. So I'm going to put this right here, and this is just going to sit right in here, and this, and probably this right here on this one. So it's just going to be pretty much plain page. You can see this. And I'll make some ribbon or jute to put a bow to put on there. On these I did the chipboard, but I didn't punch the holes because I knew I didn't want it to have a hole in it. I wasn't going to tie anything on it. So we can always go back and add some more tags or embellishments if we don't feel this is enough. So I'm going to move this over a little to about right here and stick it down. I'm not going to stick that top tab down because I want it to leave it free to get the pictures in. And we can get this one loose. Come here. Ugh. I'm going to stick this tab right here, just for a little pop of color on that side. And this one I'm going to tilt just a little bit and glue down. And so I'll put the jute on. And this says dive in. I know you can't see it. And this says mermaid. So put some pop dots on the mermaid part. Just, you can see me sticking them on there. Always want to put a pop dot or two in the middle so that it won't sag. Oops. And things are hard to get off. There. I usually put a dot of adhesive on it just to make sure it stays there. These are really strong little pop dots, so it'll be okay. And this, since this says dive in, I'm going to put mermaid right here and let it pop up. And then I'll do the other page, and then I'll make the bows, ribbons, jute, whatever I'm doing, what I do with it. about inch and a fourth from the top. You don't have to make them straight across. You can put one at an angle, but I'm in a straight mood today, so I'm just putting everything kind of straight. Every once in a while, I did that tag a little wonky, so it's okay. And put this one. Let's see if that's enough. It is down there. I hate it when I lose it. Mark 2. I do believe it's totally impossible for me to put it on straight the first time when I'm working at an angle. Alright, so this has a relax right here. I'm going to work on the other side because this has more of the stuff on that side of it. So I don't want to cover up all the script on that side. This is it says relax at the beach, and it says vacation. So I'm going to put that one just about, put it up here, just here. Right here. And this will go. And this little piece will go right over here. Just butt it up against it. There. And then I'm gonna, whoops. Glue this one down. And you don't want to get anything in these gussets right in here so that everything won't. And I glued that one down too, but that's okay. My waves, I'm going to pop up. On this, and put it right there. Press it down. And I ended up with an odd fellow. I don't know where I got that or what it's for, but I'm sure I'll find a place to put it once I get on it. Okay, so now we're on to the very, very last page, which is the waterfall. It's a waterfall and a waterfall in this, and do have them made. Cover this up. I don't have them made, I have them cut out. And I can tell you the measurements of it if you want to make your own. It's really easy. Oops. This is the long piece is just this one, and I use the scallop punch on the bottoms of each one. This long piece is 10 1/4 inches long by 4 1/2 inches wide, and this is going to be your base for your waterfall. So you're gonna, I put a pencil mark here. You probably can't see it because it's just barely on there, but it's 1 inch down from the top, and that is so that when I start layering this, which will be, I'll start here, you're going to have this open space. You can go back and put washi tape on it, another embellishment, whatever you want to, but that's what you do. And this is going to be glued down completely, so you're going to have, this is a sample of what it looks like in colors so you can see. These are, the flips are 4 1/2 by 6 3/4, 4 1/2 wide by 6 3/4 inches long, and you score a 1/2 inch, and then put your score tape, and you put your score tape on the back side like this. You can see that score tape, and put it on the 1 inch line, and then you butt it up, the next one up to the bottom of that one. Just make sure you're lining them up straight. It goes on down, so you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waterfalls and one base. You can still put a 4x6 picture on this, and each one of these will do a 4x6 picture. So that's the measurements on it. It's 10 1/2 long by 4 1/2 inches wide for the base, and 1 inch down. I just put a little pencil mark on, so that's where you're going to start. Your flips are, waterfall parts are 6 3/4 inches long by 4 1/2 inches wide, and you're going to score at a 1/2 inch. And I used the scallop punch on the bottom. You can use whichever one you like, but the scallop punch has kind of been discontinued. So I'm going to glue this down, but I'm going to mark it because it's going to really show, and that's what I want. I want it to show all the way down here, almost to the bottom of the page, just leaving like about a 1/2 inch, if you can see that. Because we have, now that we've done this, you're going to see we have a lot of things that are peeking through here, so it just adds fun to it. But I want it to be just about be a 1/4 of an inch up from here, from the base. And again, I'm just going to use the ATG gun because it doesn't matter. It's not gonna, this is not going to have any pressure on it. I'm going to just kind of draw a line here so I know where to put it. And I want to make sure, once I do that, that I have it centered in my page. So this is 5 3/4, and I could worry about doing it that way, but I'm just gonna guess. So this is 5/8 on this side, and this is 5/8. So that's, was pretty, whoops, was till I moved it. If I can get it straight again. 5/8. So it's just gonna cover up that white line right here, and a line right here. And I can erase all that. So I'm going to glue this down. And sometimes you're lucky and you get a piece of paper that you can actually use that bottom on or the design on to make the bottom of the very last page of your album look really pretty. So this is going to go all the way here, and again I'm going to put it about 1/4 of an inch down and over here on this white line. Just kind of eyeball it, and it's down. And you can see I'm going to start at the top with my, I've already scored this, I've already burnished it, and I'm going to pull this up and inked it. So we're going to put it down. I like this paper because I really don't have to add much to it at the top or any embellishment on it for the first page. And I have some bumpy things there that are going to start catching on it if I'm not careful. So make sure you get it even with here and here. If I can go in a little so you can see it. You can see that. And I've already put them in the order that I like. This is the one I don't like. I don't know where they came up with this one, but the rest of them are okay. So we'll just put a picture of it and you won't, nobody will see it. All that mess. And then I'm going to put this right on this. Just butt it up right next to it. Smooth it down. And you have number 2 on. And number 3. You can see me. This is 4. And 6. And I wanted to end with kind of a plain paper down so that this is still going to show, because I think it's really pretty. It's however, if you use this paper line, however you want to do it. So there it is. And if it's not really laying down flat, you just need to go back and burnish the folds. See, just have to train it to do this, whatever you want it to do. And there's that. Isn't that pretty? I probably won't put a picture on that because I think it's really pretty. I might put a sticker or something on it. And to put over this, I don't know what I'm going to put over it. Yeah, I have some like that, the washi tape, but it's too little. So I don't know. I don't have room for anything that's really big on here because of the flipping up space. I'll just get a scrap of paper and cut it on there, or I may just add another row of this paper right here, and although that doesn't look too bad there, but I just have one, so it would not work. Okay, so now I'll do the other one, and that'll be it. So get this insides cut, and we'll come back and stick it on. This is, again, the flip. There's 6 pages here, and this one is just the photo mats, and you could put photo mats on this too if you want to. Oh, my little lobster's upside down. He's swimming backwards today. And this is the 5x7 photo mat. I have 2 5x7s in here, and then this is a pocket and a tag right here, and this is 2 tags that are stuck in here. I may have to put some ribbon on this one after all, because looks kind of lonely without any ribbon on him, like that. And another tag here that just sits here, and a photo frame here, and this is the cover. This is the one I used all the stamps on, and some washi tape on that. I don't know what that has on it. Looks like glue. And I may go back and use some glossy accents on some of this so that it'll pop up a little more. I used to have a Wink Stella pin, but it's disappeared. Don't know where it went. I think it went to San Antonio to school. Okay, so we know what this looks like, and oh, my pocket came out. That's why it probably needs to have I'll probably type this sample in so they can see, and I'll make some bows and come back and come on, stick on there. So I think that is going to come up. I'm going to put a little glue on him right there. Before I do that other one, you can't see what I'm doing. This didn't have much glue on it. Down here at the bottom. You could put a pop dot, but every time I have done a pop dot, it has just got stuck in the tags, and it's irritating. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and then this. And again, this one that flips up. And you want to make sure when you're going back that all your, especially this anchor part, is stuck down, so it won't tear or get torn. Mine's going to be in a store for a month with samples, so I need it glued down. There. Everything else is okay. And this pops up. This. And now we're ready to do this. And I did it. No, I don't know if you saw the end of it, but you can see, you know, how nice it looks with the flow of the pattern of the paper going down here. It just adds visual interest to what you've done. So this is going to go, it should go the same spot. It should be the same paper. Put this like a 1/4 of an inch here, and a 1/4 of an inch here. I'm just gonna This is about 5/8, so it's going to be just right on side that one. So I'm going to glue that down right quick. That down a little bit. And do this. It's 1 inch down from the top. Place it right on that score line or pencil line, right on the top of it. And you don't necessarily have to do these the same way. I just like it like that. So I'm doing this without checking to make sure everything is lining up. I'm really going to be ticked off if it's not. I shouldn't have said that, because I probably will be now. There. So that one's down too. I'm going to burnish this part down so it'll stay nice and stuck. I probably wouldn't have done those two stripes together, but it's too late now. Not moving them. I'll just put a picture over it. And don't tell anybody that that's upside down. They'll never know. Okay, I'm going to go finish the bottom, the inside, and then we'll put it together.